This is CEO P, Mr. RockTheMicNews.com, Mr. Pick of the Week. Every week on 103 Jams, 9 p.m. with your boy DJ Jack of Spade. But right now, man, this is the hot topic. Who I got on the phone right now, man? This record's flying around, man. You know, Entice threw one out there, man. You know, and Ryan Baker felt like he had to throw one back, man. And I got Ryan Baker on the phone right now to give us the explanation, man. We're going to go through some more things, like how he used to be signed to G-Man, and we just going to go through what he expects out of this rap game out here, because, man, it's hard out here in the DMV in the Hampton Roads area. Ryan Baker, what up, man?
What's good? You just chilling,
let's dive into a little bit of your childhood, man. You've been doing this for a minute. You know, you've been getting in clubs since you was like 15, 16. Tell us a little bit how you started out. Tell us a little bit about Dark Side and then the transition to Ryan Baker, man.
All right, well, I mean, you know, I started rapping when I was like 12, 13. This dude in my neighborhood, his name's Samson, you know, he was rapping, and, like, I used to freestyle, like, in my room and stuff, like, over, like, Will Smith. Like, I know that's corny, but, like, I had one of his CDs, and it had two instrumentals on it, and I used to just, like, freestyle over it, and, like, it was some of the wackest stuff, like, I've ever said in my life, but, like,
oh, wow.
I went to him one day, and I was like, yo, like, I want to record, and he let me get on a song, and it was terrible, man, and that's what started, that's what started Dark Side. I don't really know, like, why that was even my name.
Why did you call yourself Dark Side? Did you have a tough childhood? You know, were you
yeah,
why Dark Side?
I had a little bit of a tough childhood, but, like, now that, like, you know, I'm of age, I'm an adult, and, like, I look back and I'm just like, that was stupid. Like, that was very dumb. But, like, for real, like, I know, like, you mentioned G-Man Entertainment. Shout out to them, by the way, because if it weren't for them, I never would have, like, even thought of just going by my government name. You know what I'm saying? Going by Ryan Baker. Because, like, that was actually G's idea. And I'm glad, because, like, my name does have, like, a little bit of a ring to it. Like, you say Ryan Baker, and it kind of sounds important, but I'm just regular.
No doubt, man. So what, what's going on with, I seen a little deal out there you had with, Phase World Entertainment. You still got that going on?
Yeah. I mean, you know, shout out to Face World, shout out Lab Rats for sure. Yeah, we're working on a little something right now. You know, D Nickel, my homie, he just dropped his mixtape, Finding Myself. So, you know, he's up first, and I'm just doing what I do, causing a little controversy with these diss tracks and stuff.
Yeah. I see soon. Now. Why? Let's get to it, man. Why did you feel the need to respond to Intense, man? Entice. His name wrong all the time. I say his name wrong. I'm sorry, Entice.
I mean,
it throws me off. All right, go ahead.
I mean, you know, it was just one of those things. Like, everybody, like, in my opinion, I feel like everybody got gassed up off this, like, Kendrick Lamar record. And, like, Kendrick's dope, man. He's ill, but not everybody is Kendrick Lamar. Just because he comes out, he name drops people and claims he's the king of this and that, doesn't mean, like, just because you're a small-scale MC that you get to do the same thing.
Wow. Wow. Small scale. Okay, continue.
I mean, yeah, for real, like, I feel like we're all kind of small scale, you know what I'm saying? And especially, like, in his record, he didn't mention nobody that I feel to be on a higher pedestal for him to claim King of Virginia. That's what set me off. He said he was King of Virginia. Now,
right.
I was rocking at the same venues as this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, back when I started. So, roughly, we've probably been in this around, like, you know, the same amount of time. So, if I'm not claiming king, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like he should. And, you know, he mentioned, like, the Jolly Brothers and then, like, a couple of, like,
you mentioned Intellect, too, right?
Yeah, he mentioned Intellect, and, I mean, Intellect's dope. You know, I would never take that away from him. But he didn't mention the people on G-Man that I feel like would have bodied him, like Killa or Sensei. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's just how I feel. But he mentioned a lot of people that aren't that dope, or that people don't even know. Like, he didn't mention Double XL. He didn't mention Omega Red, Sick Mike. He didn't mention, you know, like, people from back in the day like Juggernaut, which is my uncle. And, you know, he didn't mention anybody that I feel like gives him that hierarchy.
All right, so let's talk about the King of Virginia. How do you feel like the King title should be given to you by the fans, or do you just feel like it should be self-claimed and somebody should challenge, you know, who the popular dude is, and then after, you know, several victories, you know,
I mean, a king in my eyes, like, I don't feel like you claim it. I feel like you're made king. You know what I mean? Like, for him to just come out and be like, I'm the King of Virginia, like, that was just whack to me. Like, nobody else said that. And, like, now, you know, he recently replied again, and he's like, you know, only 2 replied. Well, that's because nobody else, you know what I'm saying, felt the need to speak on it because they're not really threatened by it.
Right.
And I was
let me ask you, how you feel about that, I believe it's titled Survival Tactics. You can hear that on RTM right now. How do you feel about that joint, man? Because you know, my honest opinion, and I'm supposed to be getting up with him later on today just to get some explanation. I don't really think he addressed you. You know, I think he explained it. I don't think he really addressed you.
I feel the same way. I feel he didn't really address me. You know, he talked about D Nickel at the end trying to be Eminem, which is kind of like a reverse compliment. Like,
right.
Like, I don't know. That wasn't disrespectful to me, but, you know, yeah, he didn't really say nothing. And, I mean, I do respect it because I did, you know, throw that beat out there because that's more my style now. Like, those kind of beats, like, that's the kind of stuff I like to rock on. And I just thought, like, I rocked on the Control beat because that's what he issued his challenge out with. That's not my style beat. And, you know, for him to reply to me, like, he should get on something a little like My World, you know what I'm saying? And he did. And it's cool. It was cool. Like,
So where are we at with it now? It's pretty much done?
I will be replying.
On the casket. Oh, you have another one clipped up?
Yeah, I will be replying.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm just putting this out there. Like, this is my last reply. I don't care if 1,000 people past this point pick up a microphone and want to mention me. I'm not doing this anymore. I got other things to do. The only thing I did was say he's not king. That's it.
Right.
You know, personally, dude's cool. He grinds. He's marketable. Whatever. But I'm not concerned with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're completely different ways. So
all right,
after
this,
I don't want to hear nothing about it.
Before you get out of here, let's talk about your relationship with Shane Dollar, man, and then how did the Norva show go this past Friday, man?
Shane Dollar's the homie,
big
man.
Stage.
Yeah, the Norva's huge. The Norva's huge. It looks a lot more intimidating during sound check when nobody's there. You know, but like when the show starts and there's people there, I got more comfortable. But yeah, Shane Dollar's cool, man. The show was cool. The takeover killed it, man.
Shout out to Takeover.
Like, yeah, they killed it. I was talking to Lab Rats earlier. Well, Nate from Lab Rats. I was talking to him, and I was like, man, there's only one time. Hold on real quick. I was like, there's only one time I ever felt like that watching the show, and that's when I think I was like 16, 17. No, I was 16. Might have been younger, and I saw Wu-Tang at the Norva. And it gave me that kind of vibe. Like, everybody else was hyped. You know, they were jumping around, real participating in the crowd, but I was kind of just standing there watching these guys right at the stage barricade. I did not take my eyes off them, and I was very entertained.
Right.
They killed it.
Shout out to the Takeover. So how'd you meet Shane, man? And do you guys got any records in the plans, or?
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff surfacing. There will be. Recently, I started a small collective called Rhyme Crafters. Me, D Nickel, Shane Dollar, and some more people that will be announced in the future. We're gonna put out an album together.
Okay. That's what's up, the Rhyme Crafters.
Yeah, it's just gonna be a collective CD. Everybody, you might hear songs with all of us on them. You might hear songs just solo records and stuff like that. But that's what's in the plans right now. But I met Shane because right when I decided to, embrace like my hip hop roots and just start doing like more traditional style music, he was doing it, and like I respect what he's done a lot. And I just approached him. He let me get on a couple shows, Taipan shows and stuff like that. And we've talked and we hit it off pretty well. He's a cool dude.
All right, man. Before we get out of here, Ryan Baker, man, what is the best part of rap? Is it the groupie love? Is it the money? Or is it the recognition that you get?
I honestly, can't even give an answer because I'm not really getting any of those right now.
Oh, man.
I'm not getting groupie love. I have a girl that I've been with for...
Groupies. Ryan Baker, this record. Got a lot of downloads. Get with him. Okay. Next.
For a while now, I've been with the same girl. I got a kid on the way.
Never mind. Groupies. Go the other way.
I got a kid that'll be here November 9th. I'm having a daughter. So I ain't got no time for groupies. And
okay.
Money, man, I'm gonna keep it real. I work at Farm Fresh, G.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? You're giving intense, you're giving a weaponry, man. You just put Farm Fresh out there. I mean, I don't care. I work 9-hour shifts and I sit in the gas station hut. I work the gas, but I got to make money. So she's gonna hate on me for that. Whatever, But
absolutely.
Recognition. I mean, that's something you work for. And I mean, a couple people recognize me as a dope MC, and that's cool. But I'm not getting no notable recognition. Double XL magazine's not hitting me up yo, you're the truth. So I mean, I'm very humble. I respect everybody that says I'm dope, and half people that say I'm dope are artists, and I think they're dope. It's mutual.
All right, give them your Twitter and Facebook before we get out of here, man.
www.facebook.com/Baker loves you, because I love everybody.
Even the rappers he disses.
Even Entice. I got love for Entice, man. I got love for Entice. He's dope.
All right, Ryan Baker, I appreciate your time, man. RockTheMicNews.com, man. Stay tuned, y'all. We out.
Sure.